Alright, let's pick it up here. I'm back in Tartarus, and a few changes have happened. For one thing, I'm wielding a bow. It's because I can equip any weapon that I want, to some extent. So I'm just shooting arrows wildly. This is the boss floor. Now, time to show you some new things that happened. I got a new persona. I fused Apsaris with Pixie to get Nekomata. So it learned Dia, and due to my social link, I was able to actually level it up to level 6, higher than what I am now. So it learned Provoke. So this is my ranking so far. Level 2 for C's. Level 1 for that guy, and level 2 for the Kendo team. So this is the boss floor. Pardon my French, but why are you speaking French? This is basically the thing that I was hoping for. A device that will allow you to actually skip the floors in Tartarus. To skip some of the floors instead of going up all of them and fighting every enemy in sight. Okay, the boss is up here. It's called Venus Eagle. And I read online that it's vulnerable to pierce attacks, hence the bow.
Stronger than you're accustomed to. Proceed with caution.
Not terribly strong, just a little. That's a funny sound that he made. So I'm gonna prepare for an all-out attack by bringing every enemy down with their weakness. Let's go with this. I think I'm actually strong enough now to deal a whole lot of damage to them. And since she's naturally a bow user, it's not a big deal. Oh crap. Let's bring this thing down. Okay, my Nekomata has Dia, so I'm using it.
That was a close one.
We got a generous amount of experience from that. My next recording is actually not going to be in Tartarus. It's going to be at school, because I discovered I was able to get 2 social link increases with 1 stone. One, the existing one, Chariot for Kendo, and the other one, which is Strength for meeting the Kendo team leader, are going up. Coffee. That is a complete and utter lie. Let me get my sword. Much better. Because bow is nice and all to exploit an enemy's weakness. The trouble with it is, it's hard to actually aim arrows at the end without it hitting first.
3 enemies present. Don't get careless.
As you can see, they look exactly the same as the floor directly 2 floors beneath. I'm surprised he didn't show Nekomata. I think it's probably because there's more syllables.
Only 1 more. Way to go,
Yukari's persona makes her actually strong against wind attacks, but her weakness is electricity. So that's the problem. I learned that because if you talk to the characters when not in battle, you can actually learn some things about the world and how to fight, etc. And she said her persona is what the? This is the cowardly Shadow.
3 enemies present. Don't get careless.
Let's go with this.
Excellent attack. Please hit. Only one more. Yes. That was easy.
Let's see. Pixie again. I do get persona back that I had before, and that's Upsaris in one of these shuffling mini games. I think after this, Yukari actually got tired, so she left when I got out of the dungeon. Not to mention that as soon as then it was the weekend, where there was no dungeon runs, and it was a convenient time for her to get sick. So without her, I decided not to go to the dungeon anymore. This is definitely my advantage.
They appear distressed.
Ever wonder why they're distressed? Let's go with this and hope it works. Nope.
Help me.
Way to go, Yucatan!
Yes. Takuba defeated another
Way
enemy.
to go, Yucatan!
That was a close one.
That was actually not bad. Well, if the enemies were stronger, then I probably would give some kind of agreement there. Okay, there's walls there. I would go to the next floor, but I don't know exactly where the access point is, so I'm going to be careful and just be here.
4 enemies detected. They appear distressed.
I should have gone with one of them,
Yes.
the
Please hit. 2
the blue masked ones. Oh, this is hoping.
Defeated an enemy. Not bad.
Agreeable since okay, this is where I get Upsaris. If you're wondering what Nekomata is, in Japanese myth, it's enchanted cat. To some extent, yeah. Gee. My advantage now.
3 enemies detected. They appear distressed.
Let's switch personas to Upsaris. That way I'll have the advantage. And I still have Orpheus, so I can use Condensa if need be, but I don't see any reason why.
Another enemy down. There's only one left.
But I accomplished quite a bit here, so and over the simulated weekend. So as soon as I get back to the dorms, I will be well enough to actually go back to the dungeon. So I'll just finish